It being 9:30 p.m, I propose the question to the House to now adjourn. I call the member for Solomon.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. Mr Deputy Speaker, it has been a very, very busy time back in my electorate of Solomon, with lots of activities, events and openings taking place. The SIDS and Kids Northern Territory is an organisation that is very dear to my heart. It always amazes me how hard the volunteers work to raise much-needed funds for this very important charity that does awareness programs for SIDS and kids. A special acknowledgement and thanks must go to to Fiona and Craig Peters, who work tirelessly for this charity, especially when there's a barbecue fundraiser. That seems to be their specialty, the best sausage sizzles in town. On the 5th of May, I was delighted to host the presentation of the Australian Defence Medal for 3 long-time Northern Territory residents. This was held at the Palmerston Sports Club, and I was joined by Military Representative Major Pat Hay, and we presented medals to Mr Christopher McManus and Mr Noel Barry. Unfortunately, the third recipient, Mr Rodney Arrowsmith, could not attend, but we did acknowledge him on the day. The Fred's Pass annual show was held over the weekend of the Friday the 13th to Sunday the 15th of May, and this year celebrated its 33rd year. There was a great range of stalls, exhibits, rides, food and drinks for everyone to get involved in. Each year this event seems to get bigger and bigger and better. Congratulations must go to the organising committee. Mr Speaker, following on from my previous mention in this House about the Arafura Games, on the final day of competition I attended the volleyball finals at Marara Indoor Stadium. In an exciting nail-biting game between Papua New Guinea and Macau, PNG eventually took the men's gold medal. The medal presentation was very memorable, with the winning team, PNG, singing their national anthem to a very excited crowd. A special mention and congratulations to Katie Sharp from the Women's Defence Team. She was awarded Best Setter and Most Valuable Player awards, and she was absolutely delighted. John Cassett from the Men's Defence Team was awarded Best Server for the competition. And a very special mention and congratulations to the Northern Territory medal winners, Alex Balletta from the Women's Northern Territory team, who received the Best Blocker award. It was wonderful to be able to present an award to a local, and I was so very proud to also present the bronze medal to the Women's Tiwi Island team. To all competitors across the sports and countries, I thank you for participating in the Games, and I thank you for visiting our beautiful top end. Thank you also to the many volunteers and sponsors for their contributions to the Games. Now, many have said that one of the highlights of this event was local talent Jessica Malboy, who certainly knows how to entertain a crowd. On Sunday the 15th of May, I attended Darwin's premier pet event, the RSPCA Million Paws Walk at Jingley Water Gardens. It was a fabulous morning. It was wonderful to see so many locals with their four-legged friends supporting this worthwhile event. My Cocker Spaniel Toby thoroughly enjoyed the event. He took a real liking to Alice Burton's dog Yarny, who was in the running for the smallest dog on the walk, and also Lee Gordon's cute little black Cocker Spaniel Duke. Miranda and Michael Opey's babies, Gremlin, Muppet, Yeti and Womble, were all RSPCA rescue dogs, and they stood out in the crowd because they all wore pink tutus. The funds raised through walk registrations and online fundraising goes towards vital programs, services and campaigns undertaken by the RSPCA, as well as supporting our daily battle to stop animal cruelty. I attended the opening of the new Woolworths store at Karama on Wednesday the 18th of May. Locals tell me they are delighted with the new store, and they were very impressed with the refurbishment of the Karama shopping centre complex. I was surprised that there were so many people waiting for the shop doors to open. And officially, I was the second customer of the store, purchasing some locally grown haliconias for my electorate office. Congratulations to Regional Manager Michael Batchy, Area Manager Rick Lowe and Store Manager Dominic DeVergilo on the opening of this new store. If your first day was any indication, I'm sure Karama residents are going to keep you very busy. As part of the Walk to Safely to School Day on Friday the 20th of May, I hosted a healthy breakfast at Malak Primary School. Students loved the fresh yoghurt, fresh bread and cheese. The biggest hit by far was the watermelon. A very special thank you to Peter Swan and his staff for registering the school for this event. There is a real sense of community within the school, and this is a real credit to Peter Swan and his dedicated team of teachers such as Vanessa Hall and Marita Maloney. After breakfast was finished, I was asked to present the weekly awards, and that was such a privilege. Finally, Mr Speaker, I attended the Paspaley Star Ball for the Starlight Foundation on Friday the 20th with my good friends Erica Sims and Jack Cranwell. Through the generosity of Territorians, more than $200,000 was raised for the Starlight Foundation on the night. One of the highlights of the evening was the raffle.
Order. The honourable member's time has expired.